Local oil production in the Ashanti Akim South districts in the Ashanti region has received a boost with the setting up of a modern extraction factory. MTN Ghana Foundation is making the intervention to streamline operations of the extractors, mostly women, in a bid to improve local production of the commodity. The company has already spent some 400,000 Ghana cedis on the project. Himen Teria has come through with the following report from Juaso in the Ashanti region.
Ghana is one of the leading palm oil producing countries, second in Africa and 8th in the world. Figures from the Ministry of Food and Agriculture revealed total fresh fruit bunches produced in Ghana increased 9-fold over 5 decades. From a low of 0.18 million metric tons in 1960, it rose to 1.64 million metric tons in 2010. An international consulting firm, Mazda, which prepared a master plan for oil palm, says production increased 14-fold over the same period. It was up to 21 million metric tons in 2010 from 2 million metric tons in 1960. Ghana, however, continues to import palm oil in excess of 50,000 metric tons. There are fears the current supply deficit could hit over 100,000 tons in the years to come. Here at Juaso, palm oil production provides employment for over 300 adults. It is one of the local production hubs in the Ashanti region. Until now, the industry faced challenges, including lack of modern equipment, which contributes to unwholesome products. Like many other areas, production of palm oil is often characterized by a lack of modern equipment and the skills to operate them. Extracting oil from fresh fruit from the field in the form of scaly bunches can be cumbersome. Already cooked fruits are placed in heavy metal cage as a plunger is used to press the material to extract oil. For funding constraints, local producers prefer manual one, which require a lot of energy to operate, to a more expensive motorized plunger. A mix of fiber and palm nuts is then separated by hand in small-scale operations, after which the salted fiber is covered and allowed to heat. Production rate of batches depends on the size of the cage and the time needed to fill, press and empty each batch. Nana Osebo Nsikufo II is a Denchamana Sohine at Juaso.
It was difficult for the women who were doing the oil palm plantation oil because it was not conducive. It was hard. Sometimes when they have started the work, then it starts raining. When it rains, all that day work will be completely destroyed. They were losing money. It was extremely bad because pollution at the site there was so bad that children who usually go to school here, some of them were even having water running out from the eyes due to the smoke coming out from the fire.
Sorting is usually reserved for the youth and the elderly, perhaps in a deliberate effort to help them earn some income. It also provides vacation employment for many pupils and students here.
I get 50 pesos for working on every cage. For 10 kgs, I get 5 Ghana cedis a day. I will use the money to buy my books when school will open.
For several years, this production site, close to the local basic school, has accommodated many palm oil producers at Juaso. Smoke billowing from the site disturbs over 300 pupils and their teachers, an issue which has attracted the attention of traditional authorities.
Once this factory is in place, we are going to have profit. Money is going to go back to their pockets. The environment is going to be clean. People are going to see that production of palm oil is going on in Juaso, and Juaso will become prosperous, one of the best places for palm oil.
Thanks to MTN Ghana Foundation's economic portfolio, local oil producers will have the opportunity to operate in a modern factory. Kosi Yankee is the Executive Director for National Board for Small-Scale Industries.
So our role in this is to, one, build the capacity of the women who own businesses in this sector, in the oil palm production, and to ensure that they are producing quality products so they can have access to better markets.
The NBSSI will provide technical and managerial training for beneficiaries as part of the partnership.
One of the things we're doing to support the women of Juaso in the oil palm production, yes, one is to set up the factory where they'll be able to better process. Two is to build their skills so that they have, as I mentioned earlier, in terms of the business, managerial, financial, bookkeeping, that's one. The other is also access to finance to support the business and the work they do. The fourth thing we are also trying to do is to figure out the various businesses along the oil palm chain so that we can help them, if it's soap making, if it's in producing feed or working in different, producing different things with the byproducts of the oil palm.
This means with modern equipment, producers, especially women, will get relief in the production process. Here is Senior Manager, Sustainability and Social Impact at MTN Ghana, Georgina Asarifiagbenu.
As part of the project, we are also providing them with equipment that will help them process the palm oil, do the extraction, do the boiling and all that, and do the packaging. So this will serve as a production center for them. In addition to that, we are also arranging with some partners to get them training into bookkeeping, into packaging, getting the palm oil to be standardized so that they can get the approval